Johnny Davis, and welcome to the Kyle Minger Show.
Hello and greetings, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube. Welcome back to another amazing Kyle Minger Show video. I know this has been out of the blue, but we changed our scenery for the theater, so we're at home. But before we continue on what we're going to be doing for today's video, if you guys are just new to the Kyle Minger Show and haven't been around for us for a very long time, for you guys that are subscribed, you guys know what we do. But for you guys, people just tagged in this review for this certain movie we're seeing today, and you see us on the scroll feed on the YouTube on the search results. So, for Comic Show, for you guys new people, we just do big reviews, such as when Wes and I go see big movie reviews at the local Cineplex. And then other big reviews we like doing on my channel is watching from stuff from Disney Plus to Netflix, Prime Video, and eventually it's a lot more for Crunchyroll reviews as well for anime. And other crazy videos we like doing is trailer reactions to unboxing videos, gaming videos, and theory videos, which we have done over a long little while. But to say subscribe, hit the notification bell so you guys get notified when we do more videos like that in the future. So today, guys, we have seen a movie that's been around for a very, very, very long time. Since
20 years old.
Yes, it's like 20 years old, back in probably the 1990s.
2002.
Yeah, and they brought it into a live action feel, and it's been leaked about this for a very long while, and we got to see it, and we got to see
Lilo and Stitch.
Yes, so they brought it to the live action adaptation world, and I gotta say, they actually did a very interesting job with this movie, and they actually stick with some of the core elements from the original to the live action, and we're gonna explain what we liked about from side by side and what changes they did for this movie. So let Wes and I explain what we liked about Lilo and Stitch. So Wes, take it away.
Well, for context, I didn't really have the nostalgia for Lilo and Stitch, so I'm probably be the best person to review this movie because I have no bias.
Yeah.
Even though we were the right age when this movie came out in 2002.
Yes.
I might have saw it. I don't know. It's very... Bleh.
Yeah. Although there's been like a lot of sequels and TV shows for this, and yeah, there's a lot to explain about the Lilo and Stitch universe. So,
but yeah, I enjoyed. They kept the theme of the original Lilo and Stitch, and that's the whole of his family.
Mm-hmm.
Stitch comes in, things go crazy, but then they fill the void and they get together.
Yep.
And that's why we like it. And the reason, now there's some people who don't like this movie, but some of their opinions are a little over reactionary, let's say at least.
Mm. Yeah.
But that's coming from me, who never had the nostalgia for Lilo and Stitch. But that's for another video.
Yes, I mean there was some stuff back then that Wes and I were into when we were kids. Like I know Lilo and Stitch, but probably wasn't really one of them. But I did enjoy watching the movie back then. I think I saw a little bit of the TV series, but not a lot of it.
I did.
But there was some there was a few Easter eggs here and there about the other experiments that got mentioned in this movie. Which one of them I think I did kind of remember. It was that 627.
627.
Yeah, I remember that dude and the lady experiment too. I remember her too. But yeah, either way, there was a lot of Easter eggs here and there, and the ice cream guy obviously too.
It was actually more of a. It was an ice cone, not an ice cream.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess they switched it to an ice cone because it's probably more easier.
Yeah, because they're trying to stick it with the modern times in our times. So yeah, that kind of makes more sense. Because I think the first one was more like in the 1990s-ish vibe.
So, one thing is I gotta say is that, and it's kind of hard to say it, and you have to address it. Lilo and Stitch is meant for a younger audience.
Yep.
What? Younger audience?
Not for an adult audience, but a younger audience?
Now, just calm down before you're typing in the keyboard and disliking his video to hell.
Okay.
But just hear us out. Okay?
Yes.
So can you just agree with us?
Hear Wes out. Hear Wes out. And us. And both of us. Yeah.
So, Most of the stuff people are saying it doesn't feel like there was no Lilo and Stitch. Especially they changed a few things. Like they had 2 new characters.
Mm-hmm.
Like the child service person is a lady.
Yep. And if you guys didn't know, if you guys have seen the movie, you guys don't know, that is actually the actual actress who portrayed the actual voice for Lilo back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys didn't know, they actually tend to do this in some of the live action movies, like they did with Uncharted. With that one guy that was in that chair, that was actually the guy, the original voice, who did Nathan Drake.
Exactly.
Yeah. But yeah, I thought that was kind of cool, though.
And it's cool the guy and the new CIA agent is a separate dude.
Yep.
Who is in the background.
But in the original, he was actually supposed to be the social worker, but they kind of changed that a little bit.
And honestly, it actually made the movie a little better.
It did, actually. I think it kind of did, yeah.
Because it actually makes a lot of sense. People say, oh, what's the name of the sister? Lola? Not Lola.
Nina.
Nina. Sister Nina's like, oh, she's not actually the character. There's no, like, she's not connecting with her sister. She's on her phone lots. And you're looking at it at a children's eyes.
Yes.
And these are coming reviews from guys who are on our age. Seeing this movie as an adult, you could relate with Nina more than you relate to Lilo and Stitch.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's all be grown-ups here, because I know the people who watch this video, your guys are our age.
Yeah.
So I'm going to talk to you like adults. Alright?
Alrighty.
I enjoy the Nina drama part than Lilo and Stitch.
Really?
Yeah. I know. Now you could
start
typing.
Yeah, start criticizing Wes. Start criticizing Wes.
Because looking at it with adult eyes,
yeah,
it will be work good as a drama.
Mm-hmm, exactly.
And I don't want to put on my liberal hat on, but there is a scene in there that kind of like something, but at the rescue, you've seen the cartoon.
Yeah.
You've seen the movie. They gotta rescue Lilo. But yeah, there were some funny parts, especially Lilo being a menace.
Yeah.
But it's just like the cartoon.
Yes, exactly.
Now I know I'm probably the minority, not the majority.
Yeah.
But I enjoy the film. It really has a heart and soul.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I like it. But that's my personal thing. I enjoy the Nina part and the Lilo and Stitch part.
Yeah.
And you can see on her perspective, there's a reason why she's always busy. I mean,
yeah,
she could literally lose her house.
Mm-hmm.
And literally, the same plot was she was going to lose her sister.
Yep.
And I liked how they wrapped everything in a happy, nice bow. Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, if you have kids, go see Lilo and Stitch. It's for them. They all enjoyed it. Yep. A lot of kids dressed like Stitch.
Oh yeah, it was kind of interesting.
I'm giving it a 4 out of 5. So yeah, that's my
4 out of 5. I think that's gonna be reasonable. And I think another good thing when we were talking about like bringing original actors to the big screen. The person who actually did the voice for Stitch actually came back to reprise the voice for Stitch, which is actually kind of cool. And I actually saw some behind the scenes for it the other day. And I was like, oh, that is really interesting. They brought back the original guy who actually did the voice for Stitch, and he went back to his old roots to bring back his little icky little voice for our little friend. It was just really awesome. They brought some original actors back to the modern time. It's like, hey, would you like to come back and do the original voice for you know who? Not Voldemort. But either way, guys, yeah, we really did enjoy the movie. They did kind of did a lot of good changes, and a lot of good changes, actually not bad changes, but to actually tie the movie in good with our modern times, and it actually did fit a lot. So.
And by the long lineups, because the long lineups where all parents have their kids, they're not seeing Mission Impossible. They're going to see Lilo and Stitch. No. So this movie's going to do bank. Probably not Minecraft big, but it's going to make big.
Yeah.
And maybe they'll introduce the real main villain for the sequel. Big, bulky alien.
Yeah. And I've been loving lately that I've been seeing this over the internet where it shows like a lot of actors from different franchises seeing Stitch. Like the actor from Andor actually was was near the popcorn bucket, and Stitch was right there eating popcorn. So a lot of actors from different genres were seeing Lilo and Stitch.
Hey, the cartoon crossover with the Proud Family.
Yeah. And also, remember the old Disney movies where Stitch would show up in other Disney movies like Beauty and the Beast with Stitch on the chandelier and she dropped it right on the Beast and Belle. Those were the best freaking videos back then. Oh my god, those were the nostalgia times.
They could do with live actions.
They could. You can never know. And remember that one with Stitch stealing a jasmine from from Aladdin's carpet. So he's like, hey, baby. They should definitely do that for the sequel. But either way, those were the best times back then. And if they do end up doing something like that in the future, that'd be kind of cool. But now, the big question is, will this movie lead to a sequel? Now,
they didn't have like an end credit stinger.
No, not really. But there is kind of like a little mid credits post scene, so there's not really that showed up a lot about it.
They didn't really set up for anything.
No.
So technically, it's actually the first. That's probably the first big blockbuster movie. They didn't have like a sequel stinger.
Yeah.
This actually could be a standalone movie.
Yeah.
So even if this movie didn't do well, they could end it just as an average movie because it didn't set up for any sequels.
I mean, I didn't really see any of the sequels back then. I only saw the first one.
I have.
So they could try to bring some of the other characters,
his cousins,
into the sequel. Maybe like we said earlier, like that 627, and maybe that Stitch lady version. Maybe they could think of other good ideas, and yeah. If it does well in the box office, we could probably see a sequel. But either way, that concludes our review for Lilo and Stitch. And we 100% would actually tell you guys to recommend to see this movie with your kids. It is kid-friendly family movie, so
or if you have nostalgia for it, go see it too.
Yeah, exactly. And there's going to be more movies like this in the future? Don't know. There's been a lot of hint and rumors for a lot of other...
Kid?
For... live action Disney movies.
How to Train Your Dragon might coming up next.
Yes. Yeah.
Jurassic World.
Yep. Those two. And yes, so well, I guess we'll see you guys in our next big movie review, probably in the next couple weeks.
Ahoha means family.
No. Ohana means family. I can do the voice. But thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace out.